volume down. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back. I missed you. I posted in the comments there is a link to my Spotify playlist. If you would like to play the music along with the class, feel free. I do have it playing in the background, but very low. That way we don't have any issues with copyright stuff. But feel free to go ahead and start that if you would like. And let's find a nice comfortable spot in our house. Get on our mat if you haven't already. If you want to have a block with you, sometimes that can be nice just to get, a little bit of extra support. This week I am focusing on heart stuff. So we will be practicing and reconnecting with our heart space. Last week we did some grounding, so I thought that it would be a nice time to just come back into some self-love and reconnect with our bodies. So that is what we're going to be doing today. No props needed, but of course a block is always nice. We may do a chair here or there. That can always be a good and just, more supportive for your inner thighs. But let's start from a comfortable cross-legged position. And if you'd like to come with me, you can start with your left shin in front of your right shin, and that is just an intention setting of perceiving before we take action, right? Tapping into our feminine side, finding that receptive place, that place of awareness and knowing, and just settling into a comfortable seat. If you need a little grounding, I know we're still in this kind of state of uncertainty and chaos, so you may feel like you've been in your head a lot and things are just a little overwhelming. Maybe turn your palms down to the earth and let that be a way to start from that place of grounding, connecting with the earth beneath you. Or perhaps you're feeling a little bogged down with the weather. Sometimes when we have, rain and cloudiness, we can feel a little lethargic. So if you want to turn your palms up, you can take a palm up to the sky, and that gives you more of this uplifting sensation. Or maybe today is one of those days where nothing makes sense. Maybe you've been having those days back to back, which is totally okay. You can have one palm up and one palm down. And then just gently close your eyes. And let's just take a few moments to arrive into the space. And just start to let your body settle into your seat. As you close your eyes and as you just listen and observe and notice, begin to find, maybe some parts of you that may need a little bit of extra love. And just starting from that broader scale, right? Just noticing the body as a whole, maybe taking a gentle scan from the crown of the head, working your way down to the tips of the toes. Just noticing what you find along the way. And I encourage you to find this awareness from a place of gentleness. Know that there is a lot going on right now, so it's okay if you feel a lot. It's okay if lots of sensations start to arise and different body parts start to speak up. Just allow yourself to, be free of any kind of expectation of what you might find, be free of finding any judgments for what may arise, but instead just allow yourself to bear witness. Can you take a step back to become that observer? And if you allow yourself to drop into this place of deep knowing and loving awareness, parts of you may begin to speak up, and maybe those parts that start to speak is something that lies deeper beyond the physical body, resting within the subtle body, the emotions, the feelings that arrive with you today, knowing that they too play such a big role. And I invite you to allow what you find here in these initial moments of awareness, let them show you the way. Let them show you the type of practice that would best serve you today. Let them show you the path. And when we talk about self-love, we talk about honoring our body, honoring our limits, and allowing ourselves to move and just be within that space. So let yourself start to kind of lay that groundwork. And maybe even ask yourself, what would feel good today? What type of movement, what type of breath would fill me up the most? What would help me to refill into the heart and to practice everything that is self-love, moving within my boundaries, within my limits, honoring this body, honoring every single moment on and off of our mat. And from this place of awareness, let us start to invite in our breath, allowing the inhale to get a little bit brighter, a little bit bigger, feel the belly rise with that life-giving energy. And the exhale, feel the belly drawing in towards the spine as it presses out that stale air and making space for that fresh new breath that comes next. Each and every breath in, receiving that life-giving energy. Each and every exhale, allowing that to be the vehicle to drop you in, to anchor you down, not only into this shape, but into whatever sensations comes with it within this moment. Let's take a big breath into the nose. Gently part the lips, open the mouth, exhale. Good. Let's do an open palm touch for a moment. So just bring your left hand to the center of the chest and then take the right palm on top of the left. Gently bow the chin to the chest, coming into Anjali Mudra, and then just start to feel into the space beneath the palms. Start to feel the nurturing touch from your own hands, maybe even a little bit of heat, your own energy moving into this space. As you find your next breath in, can you breathe into the hands, find some space at the front, the back, the sides of the heart. Exhale, sink into the sitting bones. Good. Next breath in, let's just release the hands for a moment and then gently switch your shins. So now that we have perceived, we can start to take action, settling back down into your seat. And then this time, as you breathe in, open up into a cactus arm. And as you open into a cactus arm, spread through your fingertips. Feel the shoulder blades drawing along the spine. The elbows start to draw down, but there's still this gentle drawing in on the belly to support into the low back. Maybe even gaze up if the neck allows. Breathe in. As you exhale, cross the forearms and just give yourself a little hug. Find a rounding through the spine, tuck the chin to the chest. And as you grab for opposite shoulders, just really hug it and feel the warmth of your own embrace. Next breath in, open up wide, cactus arms, little baby cow in the chest. Exhale, wrap it up. Give yourself a nice big hug. You can close the eyes, just feel into this. Inhale, open up, spread through the heart. Exhale, give yourself a big old hug. Yeah, one more time like that. Inhale, open up wide. Exhale, give yourself that hug and then hold. Rock the right ear to the right shoulder. Good, chin to chest, switch it out. And just take a little side to side, but just staying in this place of this warm embrace, right? I know right now we can't hug all the people that we want, right? I mean, if it was up to me, I would be hugging each and every one of you, but for now, and I know it's cheesy and cliche, but can we give ourselves that hug that we've been yearning for? On your inhale, come back into neutral spine, open up back into your cactus one more time. And for a moment, if you want to bring your hands behind your back, you can grab for opposite elbows. If it's a little bit too much too fast, maybe interlace fingers if you're ready for that. Otherwise, just a little bit of a deeper broadening through the chest, a little lift through the chin, feel the throat start to open up. Knowing that the throat, that is the connection of the heart to the mind. And a lot of times this can get blocked, so we tend to move from the brain versus moving from the heart. So let's try and also open up that connection today. Breathe in. Exhale, slow release. And then from here, let's just gently find our way onto our backs. And draw your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice big squeeze. As you draw your knees into your chest, just take a little side-to-side sway. Start to massage into the spine. And we're just going to slowly start to wake up into the hips and into the belly. Anytime we do lots of back bending, which we'll be finding lots of back bending today, you really want to find lots of core as well to support into the back bending so we don't overdo it. If you grab onto the knees for a moment and just make some different circles in different directions. Finding that compression moving deeper down into the low back, into the sacrum, even into the coccyx. Yeah, take a big breath in here. And then as you exhale, draw your knees back into your chest and squeeze the thighs together. From here, if you want, you can grab your block, place it in between your thighs for a little bit more support. Otherwise, extend your arms into a T and then turn your palms down to the earth. Flex your feet, squeeze the thighs, take a breath in. Exhale, take both knees off the left and then let them hover. Hold here for a moment, breathing in and breathing out. Inhale both knees through center. Exhale, take it off to the right. And again, just let them hover for a moment. Inhale. Exhale. And let's flow with the breath. Inhale both knees through center. Exhale, let them off the left for a hover. And then just every breath in, draw the knees in through center. Exhale, releasing off to the other side. So a couple little tricks here that can help you to find the side-to-side motion. As you press up through center, try pressing into that outer arm. And then keep drawing the belly in to fill into the low back. Keep drawing the upper rib cage down as well so the whole spine is making contact with the mat as you come through center. If you want to challenge yourself, as you reach off to one side, you can extend the top leg. Just keep that flexing of the foot. Keep drawing the inner thighs towards one another. I found that I used to teach this with extending both legs, but I find that's a little bit too much too fast. So just try extending the top leg first and we'll get more, don't worry. Let's take 2 more to each side. Perfect time to start to tap into your Ujjayi breath here. Find that gentle constriction of the muscles in the back of the throat. Hear the wave of the breath starting to open up that channel between the mind and the heart. Good, come back up through neutral, reach both legs into the sky. Bring your fingers and release them beneath the base of the skull. Take a breath in to lift the head and the chest, and then we'll take the head and chest off to the left-hand side. Hold here, don't move the head and the chest. Inhale through neutral, exhale, lower your right leg to a hover. Inhale to reach it back up into the sky. Exhale to slow lower. So if you want to point your toes, you can. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, slow lower. Good, 2 more times, inhale. And exhale. Last one, breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, reach your right leg back up, come through neutral with the chest. Take the head and chest off to the right-hand side, hold there, take a breath in. Left leg to a hover. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, slow lower. 3 more like that, find your breath, inhale. Exhale. 2 more, breathe in. And breathe out. Last one. And exhale. Nice, both legs into the sky, flex your feet. Last little push, reach your fingertips up beyond your toes. Can you reach beyond the toes, take a breath. And then option to bend the knees to pine crow pose. As you bend the knees, draw the knees into the shoulders and then reach your fingers up, breathe in. Happy baby. Breathe out, grab on the outer edge of the feet or big toes. Take a little sway side to side. Yeah. Imitation for a gentle, not full expression, bridge pose, just to get a little counterbalance so the heels can walk nice and close into sitting bones, and just a little baby lift, nothing too crazy. Gaze down the front body, make sure you can still see your knees. Yeah, and then just lengthen out the front waist, breathe in. Exhale, slow release, draw the knees back into the chest, give yourself a big old hug. And then your choice how you find your way to downward dog. If you want to take a few rocks lengthwise, you're more than welcome. Otherwise, feel free to roll off to one side. Downward facing dog as you're ready. And then maybe you start with the knees bent, right? We're just waking up. So no rush to find your way in too quickly, but instead just take a moment to settle in. Close the eyes and just start to find those initial movements, whatever they may be. Pedaling out the feet, Shaking out through the head, baby yes, baby no. Grounding down through all 10 fingertips, ground down through the feet, through the heels. Start to lengthen through the arms to assist in the shoulders lifting away from the ears. That way the neck can get even more space to lengthen. Press the heart back to the thighs and start to draw the belly in towards the spine. Let that help you lift your hips a little bit higher. Gently press your thighs back and release your heels down to the earth. Good, hold here. Take a big breath in through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale. Good, 2 more like that. Breathe in through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale. And then 1 more time, breathe in. Flutter your lips as you exhale. Yeah, inhale, shift forward. Plank pose, and let's just hold for this first one. Plant down through all 10 fingertips to really find that nice strong grip. As you lengthen your tailbone back, can you reach your crown forward? Start to extend the heels back. Take a big breath in through the nose. Exhale, open mouth. Drop the knees down to the mat, tabletop. Let's take a thread the needle. Inhale, left arm into the sky, find a gentle twist. Exhale, left arm under right shoulder. Maybe you just pop up onto your right fingertips. That can be a nice little just opening for the chest. If you want a little more side length, reach your right arm nice and long. If you want to take it more into a twist, right arm reaches, and the back of the hand can rest on the sacrum or outer edge of your left hip. Good. Breathe in here. Exhale. Nice. Inhale, reach your right arm into the sky. Exhale, plant the palm. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the left arm once more. Exhale, release and switch. Inhale, right arm into the sky. Exhale, thread it through. Again, whatever you would like to do on this side with the left arm, just let it be nice and even. Close your eyes, find your breath. Nice deep breath in and a big breath out. Good. Inhale, lift your left arm back into the sky. Exhale, plant the palms, lift the chest, lift the right arm once more. Exhale, release the earth. I'm going to do just a little dolphin pose, but again, not full expression just quite yet, just more so finding some heat into our shoulders. So drop down onto your forearms. And to find your alignment, you're going to grab for opposite elbows, and that'll show you that you're in the right distance from one another. Interlace your fingers for this first one. Curl the toes, and if any of my yogis want a quick little core, just cover your knees for a couple breaths before you straighten out your legs, and just find the belly drawing in. And then whenever you're ready, lengthen out through the legs. And let's keep the toes, a little bit further away, not walking in quite yet. We'll come back to this a little bit later. Press down into your forearms and just start to feel the heat cultivating in the shoulders. And the best way to get a good release is to get some heat first, right? So that active release is sometimes the most sweet release. So take a big breath in. Open the mouth, exhale. Good, give me 1 more of those, breathe in. Exhale, release the knees down. And then we're going to keep the knees underneath of your hips, walk the arms forward for Anahata Asana. Release the chest down. Arms can stay long or hands to prayer, thumbs to the nape of the neck. Oh yeah, drop the belly down, little baby back bend here. Breathe in and breathe out. Very nice. Lengthen out the arms, slide back, child's pose. Maybe you reach the arms by the sides just for a moment, a little sway side to side. Yeah, nice big breath in and a deep big breath out. Good, reach the arms long. Inhale, tabletop, downward facing dog, exhale. Nice big old breath in through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale. Give me 2 more of those, fill it up, inhale. Open the mouth, exhale. Good, 1 more time, breathe in. Give me an ah. Good, inhale high onto your toes. Exhale, find your way to the top of the mat. Let's take ragdoll. Bend the knees nice and deep. Let the belly rest on the thighs. You can even
kind of practice shifting your weight forward and back between the heels and the balls of feet. Just sends different sensation up the legs. If you want to take a little side to side, that can be nice. Also, if you want a little more in the heart, halfway rise. Bring your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Exhale to refold. Good. Find a big breath in and a deep breath out. Mindfully release the hands down to the earth. Halfway rise, inhale. Release and fold, exhale. 2 more like that. Articulate the spine. Halfway lift, inhale. Release and fold, exhale. 1 more time, halfway lift. Exhale. Good. Let's roll it up nice and slow. Take your time. Shoulders up and back, open the chest. Inhale, reach into the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart. Good. I'm going to do a little bit of some wrist movements just to get a nice kind of movement into the shoulders. So our arms are the extension of the heart. So a lot of times it gets sticky down to the hands. So let's kind of wake those up. So arms by your side, start to roll out the wrists. And we're going to take this into a little half vinyasa, and then we'll find our flow. So on your inhale, just reach your arms up. Yeah. And then as you exhale, keep the roll, take them out, and then swan dive down. Take it nice and slow. Good. From here, can you keep that roll, reverse your roll through the wrists, and then on your inhale, roll it up nice and slow. Good. Reach the arms all the way up. Keep that roll through the wrists. Exhale, hands forward and down. Woo, burning. Take a breath in. Exhale, relax your arms down to the sides. Good. Inhale, just sweep it up to the sky. Gather what you need. Exhale, draw your hands to your heart. Feel free if you want to keep your hands together in prayer. That can be nice. Or option for today, open palm on the chest. It's just a nice variation. Just feel the heat. Feel that nurturing touch. Breathe into the heart space. Exhale. Good. Relax your arms down by your sides. We're going to do a little camel flow today. So I'm going to be moving forward and back depending on where I am on the mat to give you a better view. Make sure in front of your feet you have at least like a foot of space because we will be kneeling down. If you have sensitive knees, you can always just put a blanket at the top of your mat. Otherwise, from here, your feet are hip distance. Inhale, sweep your arms into the sky. Gather some of that energy. Exhale, fold forward. Maybe the hands come through heart center. Halfway rise on your inhale, and then tap your knees down as you exhale. On your inhale, come sit on your shins and bring your hands to your low back. Now, a reminder, as we go through this flow, we're going to use our camel in our flow. It's not full expression, so don't worry about going all the way back. Just think about going to a place where you find sensation. So as you plant the palms, draw the shoulders back, draw elbows back. Take a breath to lengthen, and then exhale, just take a little lean back. So only going to that place where you feel sensation on the front body. So of course, we'll come back here and go for full expression, but let's just let this be a gentle opening. Breathe in here. And then as you exhale, release, plant the palms, fold forward. Step your right foot back, drop your right knee down, and inhale, take it into a low lunge, reach into the sky. For this first low lunge, whatever you want to do, so maybe you just hang here and just really open up through that front right thigh. If you need a little cactus, maybe your shoulders feel a little funky, you can go for that. Maybe interlace fingers behind the back. Whatever feels good in your body, just let this be that moment to open into the thighs, breathing in. Exhale, plant the palms, step back, downward facing dog. Find a full breath in here, and then open the mouth, exhale. Gorgeous. Inhale, shift forward, plank pose. Exhale, release all the way down to the mat. For this first round, let's take 3 little baby cobras, shoulders down the spine, elbows in. Inhale, baby lift. Exhale, relax it back down. 2 more just like that. Inhale, roll it up. Think about more spine, less hand power. 1 more time, breathe in. And breathe out. First round, perhaps press through tabletop, take an inhale. Child's pose, find an exhale. And then whenever you're ready, downward facing dog. Big breath in through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale. Very nice. On your inhale, lift your left leg just to hip height. Gaze back, and you see your sweet little tootsies. Give them a spread. Take a breath in. Exhale, draw your left knee to your nose and
hold. Press the floor away. Draw the knee into the nose. Maybe give yourself a little smooch. Step your left foot in between your hands. Runner's lunge, and then pressing down to rise up, high crescent, high lunge. And, you know, whatever you want to do here just to kind of settle into your alignment. So if you have anything in your practice that you like to do just to find that nice, strong foundation. If you want a little more heat in your shoulders, find Garuda Mudra, interlock your thumbs, flay your fingertips, and really just draw the seams of the thumbs apart from one another. The tailbone lengthens down, but the belly draws in to lift the torso nice and tall. Breathe in. Exhale, release your hands down to the mat, step to the top of the mat, forward folds. Halfway lengthen, inhale. Release and fold, exhale. Let's take a swan dive, reverse it up. Inhale. Hands to the heart, exhale. Palms together, open palms to the heart. Take a moment, come back to the space, breathe it in. Exhale, relax your arms down. Good, other side, inhale, sweep it into the sky. Exhale, fold from the waist, Uttanasana. Halfway lengthen, breathe in. As you exhale, tap those knees down. Keep your toes curled and then rise back up onto your shins. Hands to your low back. Take a breath just to open it up, draw elbows back. Exhale, just a little baby lean back, just until you feel some sensation in the front body. And think about still lifting and extending as you fold back. Take a breath. Exhale, slow release, straighten the legs, forward folds. Step your left foot back, drop left knee down, take an inhale, low lunge. Your exhale sinks you into that front thigh. Whatever feels good in the arms, maybe this time interlace the hands behind the base of the skull to really open to the chest. Maybe let this be that nice little back bend, really open into the front left quad. Take a breath. Exhale, release the hands down, downward facing dog. Find a nice full breath into the nose. Open the mouth, exhale. Good, shift it forward, plank pose, inhale. Lower all the way down, exhale. This time, hands by your sides or hands behind your back for interlace for a bind, locust pose. Inhale to rise, legs and chest. And then from here, look over your left shoulder. Find a nice stretch right side of the neck. Keep lifting through back body. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, look over right. Good. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, slow release. Plank pose or tabletop, your choice. Inhale. Downward facing dog. Exhale. And this is our home base, right? So always a good time to check in, to notice, observe anything, everything. Good. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth. Exhale. Good. Inhale, right leg into the sky, just a hip height. Gaze back, and you see those sweet little tootsies. Give them a spread. Take a breath in. Exhale, draw your knee to your nose, and then hold. Can you press the heart away from the earth? Round the spine, draw the knee in, give it a little smooch. Step it in between the hands, and then rise on up. It's such a treat sometimes just to give your body a little smooch, right? That's a good way to honor your self-love. If you want to go for interlace thumbs, again, go for it. Sinking into this high crescent, nice strong back leg. Outer thighs drawing in, tailbone lengthening down, breathe in. Exhale, release, step to the top of the mat, forward folds. Halfway lengthen, inhale. Release and fold, exhale. Reverse swan dive, strong legs, rise up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Good, breathe it in. Exhale, relax your arms down by the side. So we'll do 2 more rounds, 2 times on each side. This next one, we'll use our hands and our camel, and then I'll give you the option to not use your hands for more belly. So just stay with me, remember, have a little bit of space in front of your feet, a little bit faster with the breath. Inhale, reach into the sky. Exhale, slow fold, Uttanasana. Halfway lengthen, inhale. Tap your knees down, exhale. Inhale, rise down the shins, hands to low back. Exhale, take a little lean back. Inhale through neutral. Exhale, fold forward. Step your right foot back, right knee down, low lunge. Inhale. Downward facing dog. Exhale, lengthen out that breath. Stay here or your favorite vinyasa. Take your time. And feel free, especially because we're in the heart space, if you want to hang out in your back bend for a moment and really breathe it in before you send it back. Go for it. Your body, your choice. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth. Exhale. Good. Give me 2 more of those. Breathe in. Let it go. Last one, inhale. Allowing breath to get out that tongue. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee draws into the nose, step it forward. High crescent, high lunge, one breath. Inhale. Top of the mat, exhale, fold forward. Halfway lengthen, breathe in. Exhale, release it down. Reverse swan dive, inhale. Hands to the heart, exhale. Come back to the space. Good, release the arms. Other side, breathe in. Good, fold. Breathe the entire way down. Halfway lift. Knees down, exhale. Rise up, hands to the back, inhale. Exhale, lean back, open that heart. Inhale through neutral. Exhale to fold. Step your left foot back, left knee down. Right away, breathe and reach up. Downward facing dog, breathe out. And again, staying here or your body, your choice. The flow is yours. Find that downward dog. Close your eyes. Take a big cleansing breath in through the nose. Open the mouth. Exhale. Good. Breathe it all in. And then let it all go. Good. One more time and give me that ah. Nice. Inhale, right leg nice and high. Knee to nose. Step it forward. One breath, high crescent. Inhale. Top of the mat, fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lengthen, breathe in. Release and fold, breathe it out. Reverse swan dive. Hands to the heart. Good. So we're going to do that one more time each side. I'm going to show you real quick what the option can be. If you want to keep doing what we have been doing to keep it a little bit more level 1, go for that. If you want to go for level 2, just watch me for a moment and we'll do it together. We'll inhale, we'll reach up. As we exhale, forward fold. Halfway lengthen the breathe in. Exhale, tap your knees down. Don't use your hands. Inhale, reach up. Snap the belly in. Exhale to fold back down. So no hands, all legs, all belly. All right? Top of the mat, Tadasana. Big breath in. Deep breath out. All right, let's do it. Breathe in and reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lengthen. Tap knees down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold without those hands. Step your right foot back, low lunge, inhale. Nice. Exhale, straight to vinyasa. This time, if you want, one-legged, if you want to get a little fancy with it. Downward facing dog. Big old breath in through the nose. Open that mouth, exhale. Nice. Inhale, left leg high. Knee to nose, exhale. High crescent, one breath, breathe in. Top of the mat, breathe out. Halfway lengthen, inhale. Release and fold, exhale. This time, reverse swan dive, come all the way up, breathe in. Exhale, take it right back through, other side, forward fold. Halfway lengthen, inhale. Knees tap down, exhale. Sweep it up, breathe in. Fold forward, breathe it out. Step your left foot back. Yeah, drop the knee, low lunge, inhale. Straight to vinyasa, exhale. Downward facing dog. Nice big breath into the nose. Open that mouth, exhale. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. High crescent, one breath, inhale. Top of the mat, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lengthen, breathe it in. Release and fold, breathe it out. Reverse swan dive. Hands to the heart. Good, breathe in. And breathe out, release the hands down. Good. Let's take a quick forward fold, hands to the waist. Make sure your feet are still hip distance. Take a breath in, just spread through the chest. Exhale, fold forward. Walk the hands down the fronts of the thighs. Take your peace fingers to your big toes, find your lock. Take a breath in to extend and lengthen. Exhale, release and fold. And as you're here, little adjustments to assist in your fold. Think about drawing the shoulders up and away from the ears. The elbows bend out to the sides, and the biceps are what draw the crown down. Maybe keep a little bend in your knees. That's what I love. Otherwise, if you want to start to lengthen out, straighten out, go for it. Close your eyes. Take a moment to find your breath.
Big breath in and deep breath out. All right, from here, release your toes one at a time. Inhale to halfway rise. Exhale to tap your knees back down. And inhale to rise, come back onto your shins. And then from here, we're going to keep our left hand where it is. If you want, you can take your left hand down to your left heel and then just sweep your right arm up and back. Keep drawing the belly in, right? Keep filling into that low back. Keep pressing the hips forward. Strong glutes, strong back thigh. Good. Take a big breath in. Exhale, slow release. Plant the palms, straighten out those legs. Step your right foot back, drop your right knee down, and again, low lunge. Inhale. This time as you exhale, plant the palms firmly. Curl your back toes and lift your back knee up off the mat. So quick little belly movement, just to kind of sprinkle it in throughout the flow. Can you plant down into your palms so firmly you can squeeze your left heel into your belly? Inhale, left leg up and back, down dog split. Exhale, left knee draws into the nose. Inhale, send it back long. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, send it back long. Exhale, take it to the right and hold, fall in triangle, send your left leg out, open up, right arm reaches. And then just to get a little bit deeper in the chest, if you want to, bring your right hand to the base of the skull and just really open up through your right elbow. Take a breath in. Exhale, release your right hand. Invitation, you can hold here and take it back to a down dog. Otherwise, quick flip from a little side plank into wild thing. Open up the chest. And this time, if you want, left hand can meet the heart. Just to stay in that place. Breathe in and breathe out. Very nice. Down dog split. Inhale, left leg lifts to the sky. Exhale, step it forward in between the hands. High crescent, high lunge. Inhale to rise. Exhale for your cactus arms. Open the chest. I want to come back to the initial movement that we did when we first started. So first, find that nice, strong foundation. The feet, keep the feet and the legs just as they are. Breathe in, open the chest, gaze up. Exhale, give yourself a big old hug around through the spine, tuck the chin. Inhale, spread it open through the elbows. Exhale, give yourself a big old squeeze. And then one more like that. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale, open back up into your cactus arms. Stack the chest. Open twist to the left. Keep your cactus arms or extend the arms if you would like. Full expression, gaze shifts to your left hand. Good, and then really slow, nice and graceful. Take this left arm down, right arm up, sweep it all the way around. Warrior two, open up. Well, that was nice. Sink in that front thigh. Draw the belly in. We're gonna do a little QI-gong palm today. I was gonna do something a little bit different, but it's a little bit too fiery, I think, for what I'm looking for. So the whole concept of this is thinking about any kind of stagnant energy, any kind of things that are weighing on the heart, and we're gonna release it with our breath. So turn your left palm up, keep your right palm down. On your inhale, squeeze your hands all the way into your shoulders as tight as you can. Exhale, let it all go. Let that exhale be the way to clear it out. Inhale, squeeze all the way into the shoulders. Exhale, let it go. One more time, inhale, squeeze it all up. Exhale, let it go. Reverse your warrior, inhale up into the sky. Maybe a half bind if that feels good. And then stay here in your reverse and just straighten your front leg. Get really long out of that left side waist. From here, keep your legs straight. Inhale, arms parallel to the floor. Exhale, maybe shorten your stance a little bit for triangle pose. Inhale, reach through left fingertips. Exhale, drop it on in. Think about drawing that left hip in and under. Lengthen out of the left waist. If you want a little more belly here, you can always reach your left arm forward or even bring your left hand to the heart. And then we can stay here if this feels great and you're really enjoying the sensation. Otherwise, if you want to take a balance with me, we'll gaze down, bend the left knee, bring your right hand to your right waist,
Half moon pose, open up. So before you can reach that right arm up, think about stacking the right hip on top of the left, and then the right arm can extend. Keep a little micro bend that left knee just to stabilize. And if you want, if you're practicing a hover of the left hand, maybe it comes into the heart. Good, breathe in. We're gonna meet in a standing split. So slowly bend your left knee, release your right hand, square off your hips first, and then stretch that right leg back up into the sky. Oh yeah, a little bit of heat just for a moment, but before we do that, one more little challenge in your balance if you want to bring your hands to your heart. Good, now release your fingers back down, inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, right knee behind the left, squat down, Shiva squat. Inhale, send it long, standing split. Exhale, squat, squeeze. One more time, inhale. Exhale, squat, squeeze, hold, squeeze the thighs. Can you have your hands? Good, release it all the way down. The right knee is going to be behind the left heel, so all the way back for Ardha Matsyendrasana. Now, if this is not accessible, if it doesn't feel good, or this left hip is lifting, please extend the bottom leg. On your inhale, the left arm reaches into the sky. Exhale, plant it behind you for support. Inhale, right arm reaches. Exhale for a wrap or a hook and twist to the left. And as you breathe here, keep settling down in sitting bones and let that help you lift up and out of the waist. Good, breathe in. And breathe out. Good, on your inhale, come through neutral, quick counter to the other side if you would like it. And then from here, we'll swing it around, step back, downward facing dog. I also want to give you guys an option to take a reverse vinyasa. Otherwise, you can take the same one you normally do, whatever feels good. If you want to follow me for reverse, on your inhale, meet me in upward dog. Untuck the toes. Exhale, tuck toes, chaturanga. Inhale, press up, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, big breath in through the nose. Open that mouth, exhale. Yeah, from here, inhale, high into your toes. Find your way to the top of the mat, forward fold. Halfway lengthen, breathe in. Release in full, breathe out. Reverse swan dive, greet this gorgeous day. Exhale, draw your hands into your heart. I know it's raining, but still another day. Bring your hands to your face. Let's do one more forward fold before we take it to the other side. So make sure your feet are still hip distance. Open the chest, breathe in, exhale, slow fold. This time, invitation for Padahastasana, sandwich the hands underneath of the feet. Or go back to your yogi toe grip if that is more accessible. Same concept still applies here though. So the shoulders draw away from the ears. The elbows bend out to the sides. The crown releases down with the bicep strength. Maybe a lengthen out to the legs if that feels good in your body. Close your eyes, find your breath. Big inhale through the nose. Deep exhale out of the mouth. Release your hands one at a time. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, tap your knees back down. Keep those toes curled. Rise up to sit back on your shins one more time. And then this time the right hand stays on the low back or right hand meets right heel. Left arm sweeps up. Keep pressing those hips forward. And allow the pressing forward to come from that nice strong glute, strong hamstring. The belly draws in, the crown extends up and back. Good. Inhale through neutral. Exhale, forward folds. Step your left foot back, drop your left knee down. Low lunge. Inhale. Exhale, plant the palms. Curl those left toes, pick up the back knee. The palms plant super firm, so you can squeeze your right heel into your belly. Strong belly, inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, right knee to the nose. Inhale, send it long. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale. Exhale, take it to the left. Fallen triangle, send it out, open up left arm. So you are technically here in a little side planker, so press into your right arm.
If you want to bring your left hand behind the base of the skull and really open up that left elbow. Oh, yes. Breathe in. Exhale, slow release. Go straight to down dog if you want. Otherwise, take it all the way to your wild thing. Flip it, open it up. Oh, that feels great. Right hand maybe comes to the heart. If you would like, inhale. Exhale, knee back, down dog, split. Inhale, right leg lifts to the sky. Exhale, step it forward in between the palms. High crescent, high lunge, rise. Inhale. Cactus arms, exhale. Good. Coming back to that initial movement one more time. Inhale, open up, gaze up. Exhale, give yourself a big old hug. Inhale to open up wide. Exhale, give it a squeeze. Good. Feel the own warmth of your own embrace one more time. Exhale. Good. Cactus arms, inhale. Open twist to the right, exhale. Keep your cactus or lengthen out your arms. Full expression, gaze back at your right hand. Keep squeezing those thighs. I know it's a hard pose. Breathe in. Breathe out. Gonna really slow, right arm down, left arm up. Come all the way through, spin down your back heel, warrior two. Sink into the earth. Find that rooting down to lift you up and out of the waist. And as you settle in, maybe come back to anything that's been weighing on the heart, any stickiness, any stagnation, we release through our breath. Right palm up, left palm stays down. Inhale, squeeze the arms as tight as you can, all the way into the shoulders. Exhale, let it go. Do like that with intention. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Last one. Breathe it in. And exhale. Good. Reverse. Inhale. Open up. Allow yourself to find that length. And not only notice the length in the side waist, but also in the side of the heart on that right side. Stay here. Lengthen out that right leg and really get long. Oh, breathe into it. Keep your legs straight. Inhale, arms parallel to the earth. Maybe shorten your stance a little bit. Give yourself, a little bit more foundation. Triangle pose. Inhale, reach through right fingertips. Exhale, drop it in. Open up. Right hip draws in and under. Right side lengthens out. Maybe your right arm reaches forward if you would like a little more belly. Take a breath. Good. Hanging here if you want. Otherwise, half moon, gaze down. Left hand meets the left hip. Shift forward, right foot. Stack those hips first, and then lengthen up the left arm. Keep drawing the belly in. Maybe you're working on a hover in your private practice. Right hand meets the heart. Stay in that place of self-love, right? No expectation, no judgments. Take a breath. And then slowly bend your right knee. Release your left hand, nice and slow, nice and slow. Drop your left hip, reset, and then feel free to lengthen back out, standing split. And then before we find our last crunches, if you want to bring the hands to the heart just for a moment, a little bit of an extra challenge. Good, standing split, inhale. Exhale, left knee behind the right, squat down, squeeze. Inhale, spread it out wide. Exhale, squeeze it in. Go one more time, expand, inhale. Exhale, squat, squeeze, and hold. Can you hover the hands? Good, release all the way down, sit all the way down. Left knee is behind the right ankle. If your right hip is lifting, make sure to extend that bottom leg. Inhale, right arm into the sky. Exhale, scoop behind you for some support. Inhale, left arm. Exhale, wrap or hook. See if you can use more belly here, right? Less leverage with the shoulders. So sometimes a wrap is a little bit more effective that way. Try not to press into the leg and into the earth to find the twist, more so the belly drawing in to assist. Good, take a breath in. Take a breath out. Very nice. Inhale through neutral, quick counter if you would like it, exhale. And then as you rise back up, swing the legs around, downward facing dog, your favorite vinyasa or invitation for one more reverse if you want to come with me. Straight into upward dog first, inhale. Curl the toes, chaturanga, exhale. High plank, inhale. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Oh yes, big breath into the nose. Open the mouth, exhale. Good, child's pose. Drop the knees down. Settle all the way back. Release, let it go. Take a moment to close your eyes. Settle back into the stillness. Find your way back to that place of gentle awareness. I'm just noticing anything, everything. Breathe in. Exhale. Good. From here, we're going to slowly roll up. Invitation for one more camel and full camel if you would like. If camel is not your jam, I encourage you to try it with me. My teacher would always tell me, practice the one that you hate the most, right? So, and this used to be it for me, and then now I love it. So let's take our time. We'll come together at the same time. We'll start from the same place, and you can decide where you go from there. I prefer to actually keep my toes curled because I have a hard time reaching my heels, so that's a little trick. Otherwise, tops if you can touch down if you have that flexibility in the spine. We'll start all together with the hands on the low back. Draw the elbows back just like we did in the very beginning. Inhale to lift the chest and exhale to lean back. Really press the thighs forward. Every inhale, we're working on lengthening the heart up, and the exhale presses hips forward. Hang here if you want, otherwise one hand meets one heel, other hand meets the other heel. Press up, maybe let the head drop back. Feel that full engagement, full opening. Breathe in through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale. Yeah, hands back to low back. Inhale, rise up. Exhale to slowly sit back on the heels for a moment. Let the palms just rest on the thighs. And I know you have an urge to fold forward, but allow yourself to sit in Vajrasana, and this way the spine can neutralize. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good. I want to come back to dolphin one more time. Plant the forearms. This time if you want to keep the forearms parallel, otherwise go for your interlace fingers. Curl your toes. And just rise back up, and let's just get a little bit closer in. One more engagement into the heart so we can get that nice release, sweet release at the very end. Good. Big breath into the nose. Open the mouth. Exhale. Nice. Good. Drop the knees down. From here, sit your heels or your hips back. Roll up. Sit off to one side, extend the legs long, Paschimottanasana, seated forward bend, pull flesh away from the sitting bones. Inhale to lengthen up and out of the waist. Exhale to fold forward. Close the eyes. Allow everything to settle. Each and every breath in, continue lengthening up and out of the waist. The exhale is the surrendering, the softening, the pouring over the legs. Perhaps tapping back into your Ujjayi breath. Feel that connection, that opening now that you've made in that space. That connection between the heart and the brain, opening up through the throat. Good. On your inhale, slow rise. From here, make sure you're at the top of your mat. Flex your feet nice and strong. We're just going to do a little quick internal massage. So flex your feet, keep some strength in your legs, reach your arms towards your toes. And then just really, really slow. Take your time from the tailbone. We're going to slowly start to round and slowly start to release all the way down. Take your time and see if you can feel every single vertebra on the way. When you arrive, inhale, full body stretch, arms long, legs long. Exhale, draw the knees into the chest. Give yourself a big old hug. Good, a little rock side to side, massage the spine. Just like we did when we started, you want to grab the knees, make some nice big circles. Happy baby as you're ready. A little sway. A little release, maybe let it get ecstatic for a moment, straightening one leg at a time. Good. And then before we take our final rest, meet me in reclined goddess. Soles of feet meet, knees out to either side. Left hand meets the heart. Maybe right hand comes on top. Or if you want to go for the belly, you can come to the belly. Close your eyes. And just take a moment to settle. Come back to that place of gentle and loving awareness. Noticing anything, everything. And I want to come back to that concept of self-love, right? We began with the site of finding self-love by honoring our boundaries, moving within those and doing what feels good. And also, I think a big part of self-love is honoring all parts of us, even those parts that we might not be the most fond of. So, allow yourself to find some courage to, in this moment, think of something about yourself. Maybe it's emotional, maybe it's physical, maybe it's spiritual, something that you tend to have some poor inner dialogue about. Maybe something that you give yourself a hard time about, something that you don't particularly like about yourself. And just think of whatever that is. See that in your mind's eye. And can you allow yourself to cultivate the love, the compassion, the understanding that you have for every other part of yourself? Can you find that compassion and that love for that thing? And just trust and know that you were made exactly how you were made for a reason. And that we are all perfectly imperfect, but we are unique and we are beautiful just as we are. So if you take anything away with you from this class, just take that. Honor every single part of yourself, the good and the bad, the dark and the light, because they all play a role. Let's find a nice big breath in from this place. Open the mouth, exhale, let it all go. Feel free to stay here in this shape for your final rest. Otherwise, stretch out the legs, stretch out the arms. If you're really loving the nurturing touch, feel free to stay with the hands on the body. Sometimes that can be the most love. No matter where you are, take one final big breath in through the nose, fill up completely, and then open the mouth, exhale. And as you let go of the breath, let go of the body, let go of the mind, let go of everything up to this point, and let go of what comes next. Allow yourself to just be. The commitment to love ourselves
may be a decision we only need to make once, but we may need to take those frequent actions to implement that choice. It's so easy to fall into that place of not loving and not accepting ourselves, but it can become just as easy to decide to return to that place. We may need to do it daily, weekly, or whenever we begin a new part of our journey, especially a part that frightens or challenges us. However often we need to do it, we can return to that place of self-love, and each time we do, it becomes easier. Each time we do, we see the rewards of that self-love: enhanced creativity, clear decisions, a stronger connection to the divine, and a more fulfilling connection to the world that surrounds us. When we love ourselves, it becomes easier to correct our mistakes, to admit our wrongs, to share our deepest feelings, and to love others. Our spirit dances. It thrives. Self-love energizes us. It attracts more love. The universe responds directly and immediately to our choice to love ourselves. Accept yourself. Love yourself just as you are. Your finest work, your best moments, your joy, your peace, your healing come when you love yourself. You give a great gift to the world when you do. And you give others permission to do the same, to love themselves. Revel in self-love, roll in it, bask in it just as you would the sunshine. Slowly begin to find your way back into the present moment. Taking your time and beginning by mindfully deepening the breath and allowing that deeper breath to bring with it little life into the limbs, small movements in fingers and toes. Gentle rolling of wrists and ankles, finding any stretches you need to arrive. And when you're ready, moving at your own pace, draw the knees into the chest, give yourself one last big squeeze before slowly rolling off to the right side, finding your way to the fetal position, ready to be reborn. And taking your time with your eyes closed, pressing into the earth for support, find your way to a comfortable seat. Allowing the palms to meet in prayer, thumbs against the breastbone, Anjali Mudra, taking this moment to thank yourself for arriving to your mat today. Taking a moment to come back to this place beneath the palms, returning to the heart whenever you need that gentle reminder to love all parts of you. May every breath that we take and every move that we make beyond our mat benefit the greater good. And may we always hold unconditional love for all living beings, but especially holding that love for ourselves. Please join me in one collective Om. Let's take a big breath in. As you're ready, bring your hands to your third eye. The light in me sees and honors the light in each and every one of you. Namaste. Apparently Hayden is finally awake.